adventure. We've been on a space adventure, a pirate adventure, a superhero adventure, a farmyard adventure, and today we're going on a building adventure. So today we are builders and we're going to do some building. But before we do that, we need to learn what makes a strong foundation. A foundation is the thing you build on top of. You need a strong foundation so that whatever you build doesn't fall down. Let's play a game. I'm going to build some towers on different foundations. You have to tell me whether you think the foundation is going to be strong or whether my tower is going to fall down. Okay? So first up, the first foundation is oranges. Oranges. Do you think if I build a tower on top of oranges, it will stand strong or it will fall down? Let's see. So here's my tower on the foundation of oranges. But oh no, an earthquake's coming. Will it stand strong? Oh no! It fell down. Oranges were not a strong foundation. They were all wibbly wobbly. Next up, we've got smelly socks. Here we go. Smelly socks. Do you think that if I build a tower on these smelly socks, the tower will stand strong or it will fall down? What do you think? Let's see. Here it is. The smelly sock tower. The earthquake's coming. Is it going to stand strong? Oh no! It fell down. Smelly socks were not a strong foundation. The tower fell down. The next foundation we're going to try is toilet rolls. Do you think that toilet rolls are a strong foundation? Do you think that if I build a tower on top of here, it will fall down or stand strong? What do you think? Let's see. Here it is. The toilet roll tower. The earthquake's coming. Is it going to fall down? Yes! Oh dear. It fell down. The toilet rolls were rolling all over the place. They weren't a strong foundation. The tower fell down. Okay, last one. This rock. Do you think this rock is a strong foundation? Or do you think my tower will fall down when I build it on top? What do you think? Let's see. Here's the tower built on the rock. Is it going to fall down in the earthquake? Let's see. Whoa! No! It stood strong. So now that we've learnt what makes a good foundation, it's your turn to do some building. Make sure you've got a strong foundation, maybe the floor or a hard table. Are you ready to do some building? We're going to build some towers out of different things around the house, but it's a race. You'll only have 1 minute to build the tallest tower you can. Are you ready? Okay, the first tower I want you to build is a tower of books. Look around your house, try and find some books and see if you can build a really tall tower out of books. Your time starts now. Books did you use? I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I bet your tower is huge. Well, now it's time for the next tower, so knock down your pile of books. The The next tower I want you to build is a tower of cushions. See if you can get lots of cushions to build a tower. Your time starts now. Taller than this one? How many cushions did you use? Well done! Time to knock it over to get ready for our next tower. The next tower I want you to build is a tower of teddies. Go and find your teddies. Your time starts now. I bet it's bigger than this one. Well done, builders. Great building. Your next job is to help my friends Jenny and Jim build their houses. See if you can help them choose a good foundation. Oh, hi there. Are you here to help us build our houses? Great. First we need to decide where to build them. Yeah. I'm going to go and have a look over there. Okay. I'll see if there's a good spot over here. Ooh, this looks lovely. Imagine having a house on the beach. It would be like being on holiday every day and having the seaside as my garden. I can sunbathe and play in the sea and build sandcastles. It's perfect. I'll build my house right here on the sand. Do you think the sand will make a good foundation for my house? Well, it is a bit crumbly. Oh well, I don't mind. I want my house on the beach. I wonder where Jenny is going to build her house. Where should I build my house? It needs to have a strong foundation. How about on that rock? It's not as pretty as the beach down there, but it is good and strong. What do you think? Is a rock a good foundation? Great! Now all I need to do is build it. I wonder how Jim's getting on. Look at my house! It's perfect! I'll be able to see the sea from my bedroom. I love it! Oh no! I think a storm is coming. I'd best get inside. Uh-oh, a storm is coming. Quick, let's get inside. Oh no, my house has fallen down. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to build on the sand. Phew, I'm glad I built my house on this strong rock. It helped my house stay strong even in a big storm. Aw, poor Jim. His house fell down. He was foolish to build his house on the sand. It was crumbly and so it all fell down when the storm came. He should have built his house on a strong foundation like Jenny did. Jenny was wise to build her house on the rock. It was a strong foundation even when the storm came. Do you know, Jesus tells a story just like that in the Bible to teach us why it is good to listen to him. Listen to what he says. He says, "Anyone who listens to me and does what I say is like a wise man who builds his house on the rock." You see, Jesus is a bit like a strong rock. He is a strong foundation. He will never fall down, and he can never be washed away by a storm or by anything else. Jesus lasts forever. Nothing else lasts forever, but Jesus does. And so, listening to Jesus and doing what he says is a good thing to do. It's wise. It's like building your life on a rock. Listen to what Jesus says a bit later on. He says, "Whoever believes in me will live forever." Did you hear? Jesus says, believe in me. Believe in Jesus. And if you listen to that, if you listen and believe in Jesus just like he said, then your life will last forever. It will last forever because it's built on a strong rock. Just like how Jenny's house lasted through the storm because it was built on a rock that was strong enough to last through the storm. When we believe in Jesus, we will live forever because he is a strong rock that lasts forever. Jesus speaks to us through the Bible. And that's why at Home Club, we listen to what Jesus has to say in the Bible every week. On every adventure that we've been on at Home Club, we've found out something amazing about Jesus. We found out that he is the maker of the universe. He is the best, most precious treasure. He is the greatest hero. He loves us even more than a shepherd loves his sheep. And today we have seen he is like a strong rock that lasts forever. So why would you not want to listen to him? He is the best person ever. So come back next week to listen to what Jesus, the strong rock, says in the Bible. Now we're going to sing a song about the wise and foolish builders. As we sing it, remember, listening to Jesus and doing what he says is like building your house on a strong rock.
The wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock, and the rain came tumbling down. And the rain came down and the floods came up. The rain came down and the floods came up. The rain came down and the floods came up, and the house on the rock stood firm. The foolish man house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. And the rain came tumbling down. And the rain came down and the floods came up. The rain came down and the floods came up. The rain came down and the floods came up. And the house on the sand fell flat. The wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock. And the rain came tumbling down. And the rain came down and the floods came up. The rain came down and the floods came up. The rain came down and the floods came up. And the house on the rock stood firm. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. And the rain came tumbling down. And the rain came down and the floods came up. The rain came down and the floods came up. The rain came down and the floods came up. And the house on the sand fell flat. But the house on the rock stood firm.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Craft Corner of At Home Club. I hope you're ready for another brilliant craft. Well, before we show you what that one is, does anyone remember what we made last week? There's a bit of a clue up here. We made little sheep, didn't we? And we've had a couple of pictures sent in from people who've been making them at home. Thanks so much for sending us your pictures. We love seeing them. Well, today we're going to be painting on rocks because we've seen that Jesus is like a rock. So what you're going to need to make your craft is going to pop up on your screen now. You need some paint, you need a rock, some brushes, some pens to write in the back of your rock with, and some water to clean your brushes with, and you'll be ready to go. Well, I wonder if you've ever seen any painted rocks hidden in parks or places around your house. This is a couple that we found when we've been out and about in Lock Park. So today we're going to paint a house on a rock, and if you wanted to at the end, you could go and hide your rock somewhere for somebody to find. Well, the first thing that we need to do is to draw a house on our rock. Can you see I've drawn that on there in felt tip pen? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint it to make it look really bright and colourful. So I've got all my paints here. I'm going to paint mine green, my house, because that's my favourite colour. Finish painting your rock, hopefully it'll look something like this. A house on a rock. Remember, Jesus is like a strong rock that'll never be washed away, so we can listen to him and trust in him. When your rock is dry, you might want to write a message on the back. Here's what I put. At Home Club, St Andrew's Church Facebook. So if somebody found my rock hidden, they could come and tell us what they thought of it. But feel free to keep your rock if you're really pleased with it. Don't worry if you don't have paint or a rock at home, because you can build yourself a little house with paper and pens, scissors and glue. Holly will have sent out a picture of a house like this one that you can build yourself at home. Just print it off or draw it out, colour it in, cut it out and stick it together, and you've built yourself a little house. Put it on a rock to keep it steady. Send me, please, your pictures of your rock craft and your house craft to our email address, and I'll make sure to share them next week with everybody so we can see how well you've been doing at building on a rock. Well, that's all for today's At Home Club craft. Hopefully we'll see you again next time. Bye!
Wow, what a cool craft! Thanks, Sean. Well, that's all for today. I hope you've had fun building with us. Remember, believing in Jesus is like building your house on a strong rock that lasts forever. Next week, me and Jenny and Jim will be on holiday, so we're having a special guest come to do At Home Club. It's going to be really fun, so make sure you tune in and join us on our next adventure.